We turn a corner onto the main street, running through silver mist, or at least the part of it I've seen before. Light spills from the windows of businesses as people walk along in pairs and groups. A few ride slowly by on horses. None seem worried or in any particular rush. Cade, too, looks around, as if distracted. "Where to begin?" he says. I grit my teeth. "At the beginning." Despite the edge to my voice, he laughs. "Right, sorry, the beginning. Let's see if we can make that happen." He takes a deep breath and then exhales. "Okay, so that thing happened in the alley. One of those guys sapped me, and when I woke up, you were gone. Don't get me wrong, I totally freaked out, but to be honest, part of me felt pretty sure you'd be okay. I mean, if you're the one from the Cade clears his throat. "Never mind. We'll get to that later." My non-pointy ears definitely prick up at that one, but I decide to hear Cade out. "The only thing I could think of was that we told Revlin we'd meet her in the morning. Remember her?" I do, of course. The rebel cell leader. Cade looks around. "I know we're not in Faerie, but you might want to keep it down." "Anyway, yeah, her. Remember that guy Ecubon she mentioned? Well, he showed up as promised, and Revlin asked him about your friend. Turns out he saw a girl matching her description being taken through town about 2 weeks ago." Those images from before rise within my mind again. Captives tied to horses, terrified and humiliated as they are paraded through town. "I'm sorry," Cade says. "I know this can't be easy to hear, but hopefully she's okay. Your friend, Julia. See, here's the thing. Ecubon said she was brought in by Vintane himself. He got word that she was taken to the palace, so what I'm thinking is that she might be considered valuable, otherwise she wouldn't be there." Two things click into place for me. The first is that I've heard that name before. Vintane. Raquel's husband mentioned that he and his men were the ones looking for me. The other is that Cade must be right. Julia is valuable because she's bait. "Vintane," I say under my breath, committing his name to memory this time. Cade assumes I'm speaking to him. "Right, Vintane. High Mage, advisor to the queen. Tall bastard, so pale he's nearly albino. He rides out sometimes with the royal guard to intimidate the lowly masses. You might remember him from when we ran for our lives and hid in the sewer." "So that's Vintane. I do remember him, of course. I'll never forget that scene. When the fanfare sounded and those men rode in on their horses, their leader targeting that couple for humiliation. I never saw his face, but I remember the way the hairs rose on the back of my neck and that undeniable sense of familiarity. In my heart, I know, but I ask just to be sure. "Does he have a scar?" "Down the side of his face," Cade says. "Ironic, isn't it? The Seelie are vain as hell, but all the magic in the world won't take a scar like that away, because magic put it there. At least that's the story. Some other mage did that to him." That was Grayson. Again, I say it more to myself than to Cade. Cade touches me on the shoulder. "Are you okay?" The real answer is, not really. Not at all. My blood boils at just the thought of him and what he did to Julia, not to mention Lauren Flannery, and who could guess how many more. But what I say is, I'm fine. "Okay, good. I'm sure you've been through a lot, but yeah, I've been thinking it had to be him, especially given the level of magic you described. They can do a lot using changelings, but full-on magic? Teleportation? That's a far cry from run-of-the-mill spying and creeping about. To channel that kind of power, you'd have to be a mage." Which, come to think of it, has to be the only thing Grayson wasn't lying about. No, not Grayson. He was the old man who toppled over dead in a doorway, his life stolen. The man I knew, the creature I knew, is called Vintane. Once again, I considered this ability of the Fae, at least the Seelie Fae, to exist in our world using changelings. Given the extent of what they appear capable of experiencing in that form, I have to wonder why they ever bothered inhabiting our realm physically. Greed, I guess. Power. That seems to be what they're about. Unfortunately, by the time I found out about your friend, you were already gone.